Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to be doing a retreat visualization. So grab your cup of tea or your hot water, grab your journal, pen and paper, anything that you want, and let's get to this together. Now, welcome. First of all, my name is Nina. I'm a yoga teacher and a yoga health coach. I have run many retreats, and I am here today to do a little simple visualization practice with you. And if you have any questions about yoga retreats, you're welcome to pop them in the chat and I will answer them afterwards. But one of the things that I realized is that, when you want to do your first yoga retreat, is that it's like, you get so caught up in what everyone else is doing out there and where everyone else's success is. And you're just thinking, well, if this person had success doing a wine and yoga retreat, then I am going to do the same because they had 20 people at their retreat. Or this person did a detox retreat and they were super successful and I am going to do the same because that's obviously what people are wanting at the moment. And I'm going to say to you, maybe, but maybe not, because is it in line with who you are and your intentions and your greater vision? So let's get to it. You can do this practice just visualizing. If you enjoy writing, you can write. If you enjoy drawing, you can draw. Pause and stop whenever you need to, but let's get into it. So get comfortable, close your eyes if you want, or just grab your notepad. And I want you to think of yourself from a year from now, maybe even 5 years from now, and just let go of all the constraints and restraints that you have put on yourself right now as to like what your retreat should look like, should feel like, all of those things. Because when we let go of what is restricting us right now, we can think bigger picture. All right, so that is where we're going from a year from now. If you didn't have the constraints and those concerns that you have now, the self-doubt issues, and anything else that is arising, if you put all of that away and you just think of yourself as this confident person in the future, a year from now, 5 years from now, doesn't really matter. But I want you to think of like, okay, where is this retreat going to be happening? And get that image in your head. Is it like at the beach? Is it up in the mountains? Is it in a beautiful hotel? Is it more like rustic? Like, where is this retreat going to be? And when you get that picture of yourself there, just notice like, okay, well, what does it feel like? Is it kind of like warm? Is it cozy? Is it very free? And how long is this retreat? Have you like taken an airplane to get there? Has it been a car drive? Is it just a weekend? Is it a week-long retreat? Like, what does it feel like? What is happening? What are the people like who are there? Like, who's coming to the retreat? Is there a specific theme around your retreat? Is there a specific energy around your retreat? What problem is your retreat solving for other people? What is it really going to feel like for you, and what is it going to feel like for them? Like, just getting clear as you visualize this future type of retreat, exactly what it feels like, what it looks like, where you are, the activities you're doing. And you're just stepping into that space. You're getting very, very grounded in who you are and what your deeper desires are. And you just allow those images to keep coming. And you can write and you can draw, whatever it is that you need. And as you do that, you're getting closer and closer to that ideal retreat that you would like to host. And so now you have kind of like this big vision, this big picture. Now you know what it is, the feel that you want of your retreat. Now you know the type of people who are coming to your retreat. And so when you now create your retreat from that space, instead of a space of like, what are others doing? You now have a good starting place that is authentic and true to you, and that you feel motivated about, and that you have a desire to actually birth into the world. And so now you can start doing that research and seeing what are others doing that have a similar idea or running a retreat similar to me. And that's when you can then hone in and get further ideas and insights and depth. but really allow your retreat process, what it is that you're wanting to do, to start from you. Because if you are wanting it to be a very educational retreat, if that's how you see yourself, and you see yourself with like whiteboards in a place, and you've got straps and bolsters, and there's a lot of education happening, the idea of running like a 7-day detox retreat, even though maybe that's what people are doing, or you're seeing is happening out there, is not true to you. Maybe you're not really even interested in that kind of stuff. So don't bother creating something where you don't have that interest. You want to, because a retreat is a hard work, it's a lot of work. You want to create something that you are excited about, and that you have a passion towards, and that you know can get you that, like, if you have to do those daily exercises to get to that end result, that you'll do it and you won't just fizzle out. And so that is what I want for you. I want you to visualize that future version of you that doesn't have the constraints that you have right now, that doesn't have the stinking thinking that you have right now, that is able to think big. What kind of retreat is that person, that version of you, going to host? And then from there, you're going to pick, kind of like step back. And so maybe that's a big vision. Maybe that's like the 5-year vision of, that's the type of retreat you want. Okay, so what does it mean like 4 years from then, 3 years from then, 2 years from then, 1 year from then, from then? What does it mean that my retreat needs to look like, so that I can work up step by step to that process? People didn't do their first retreat and have massive success and do what you plan in 5 years. They had a gradual learning process and building of their community as they went, but they stuck to what was important. And like, that's, I'm just bringing it back to me. Like for me, I realized like community was key. Like building a community around my teachers, my studio teachers, was key. People love that. They love being able to share their experience, their knowledge, their skills. Because as teachers, we're all doing different workshops and we're learning everything new. And it was important for me to allow those teachers to share that with everyone else, to feel that they are important and valued, and what they'd studied is helpful to everyone else, even if it is just a little nugget that they're taking into that retreat and sharing that with others from maybe a longer training that they've done. So that is what was important to me. And every single year I have built that. I haven't switched and changed the type of retreat that I've done for the last 5 years. It has always been, I don't even know how many years, 7, 10 years. It has always been about community building, because I had that future vision of what I wanted to be. And that's what I want for you. I want you to really step in to that future version of you who has no constraints. And what does she see? What is the type of retreat? Maybe you want to go out to Bali. Maybe you want to go hang out in Zanzibar. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you want to kind of like be in Portugal. I don't know. But wherever and whatever it is that you're wanting to do, maybe you just want to do day workshops, day retreats from your beautiful home studio. Maybe that is what what you're wanting to do. That's fine, as long as it's speaking to you and your truth and what you're needing. So get into that visualization mode, step into it, and make sure that you are setting yourself up for success. I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Be sure to grab one of the other retreat videos to help you on your journey, so that you can make your next retreat a success. Sending you so much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.